Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm your host, the Sun Fae, and yes, as I said, I would go and talk to people. And I know Vivian is up in the chantry, and I don't know why I walked the very long way around, but I did. I'm gonna go talk to people. Say hello. Vivian, how are you doing?
You've never been to a circle as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
No.
Not at all. I studied magic with Keeper Deshana.
I have heard about the traditions of magic among the Dalish keepers, but it's all third-hand. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
The fuck? Look, you know what? No, I don't. I'm just gonna... The chaos.
The war benefits no one. It must end. An order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'm not deciding anything.
Actions have consequences, my dear. Do not imagine that yours will go unnoticed by history. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Whew. Got through that. What? No.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Montsimar while still an apprentice.
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Gislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
So...
You're married to the Duke de Gislaine.
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
And what does the Duchess de Gislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago. Poor dear.
Alright. That's it. Nice meeting you, Vivienne. Yeah, no, I wanted to jump. Solas.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
Okay. Alright.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
We'll deal with that.
Chantry isn't supporting us.
Nope.
I told you that it was complicated. Without the divine.
Right. That's why.
Sarah.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
The Templars and the mages. Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
But where do you stand on the wall?
In the frigging middle with everyone else. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Is there something else you're looking for? Like, what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First things first, right? I help you, march, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again. Sound good to you, old-touched Lady Herald?
Yep.
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
I'm in. It's an investment, yeah? Better pay off, too. Stupid war and everything. I had things to do.
Okay. Alright. I guess that's what you gave me, was something for you to do.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Calling an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does this lot even know what they're chasing? Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumor. At least I'm used to that.
Alright. Tell me about you.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
There are no connections you want to mention at all.
Nope. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
No.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Hence. Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves. I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Alright.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Alright, yeah. We'll talk later. There was a thing to read. Read. Tale of the Frostbacks. Great. Varric, how are you?
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Are you from Ferelden? Or Lane?
Free Marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Yeah.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
Okay. Crossbow?
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And
What are you gonna
the
say?
reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Alright.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Alright, we'll go talk to Cassandra real quick. Before I forget.
Ugh. I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot.
Yep.
But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now we find allies to help us close the breach, if that is even possible. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only
Stupid
pray
dummy.
the price is not too high.
Well, no, it is too late.
Isn't it a bit late to worry about it now?
We have only just begun. My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
I mean... Yeah.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Alright, nice talking to you, Cassandra. Alright, so, there was a couple of things. One, no, I have not opened up the Storm Coast yet. However, when reading that description, it also said that there was potentially more Grey Wardens up there, or at least ideas for Grey Wardens, but we have a Grey Warden we can explicitly recruit already in the hinterlands. So, I'm going to go back to the hinterlands first. So, open that. And I'm going to go here with my usual team. Alright, with my usual team. I can put Sarah in the team. It'll be fine. It'll totally be fine. I don't utilize archers well in roleplay games like this. Varric is kind of the only one I've ever really been able to utilize efficiently. I don't know why. But that's been true across a lot of series. So if I hesitate to take Sarah, it's more because I'm like, I don't handle archers well. And not so much against her character. Yeah, so you're kind of gonna be my trappy archer. Yeah. So yeah, no, that's what I want to do. So we'll take those, apply. And I'm also gonna give you these. Long shot. And leaping. Dex. Apply. Alright, let's go that way. Oh, right, that was the other reason I didn't want to bring Sarah. I don't have armor for her. Oh.
You, sir.
Not right now.
I don't have...
Oh, I forgot. Like, literally the only rogue armor I have right now cannot be used by anyone except humans. Which is unfortunate. Crap. I completely forgot about that, and I don't want to drag Sarah out into the hinterlands when she has no armor. Really? Varric, you leveled? Could have sworn. Yeah, we'll give you that. Okay. Where is Brom? Brom should be in here.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
Well, I've built them.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit.
Yes.
I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Thank you. Master Dennett.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now.
Indeed.
You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
What about you?
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Sounds good. Okay. Alright. So. And we got Horsemaster Dennett. Now come back here. The quest that's up there is to do some racing. But I have some other things that I need to do first. Among those includes, but is not limited to, finding this thing for Solus and recruiting a warden. I'm gonna go with the find the thing for Solus first. Just because that's a little closer. Travel. Please. Yes. There we go, game.
Yes, sir. It's good to have commerce restored.
Unless do you... Okay. If
Did you hear the news?
If he sold things that would go as armor for Sarah, I would have gotten her armor and replaced Varric. But at the same time, I really like Varric. So it's hard for me to... Yes, hi.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Alright. Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the warning.
Bandits ahead!
my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Okay. I will believe you on that. Okay. Loot this. Get some random crafting. Oh, Dragon Link scales. Nice. Some velveteen. Yay. Okay. Oh, there's...
And Iran Atisham. I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here. My name is Miris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
Sure.
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
What took you away from your clan?
They were all killed by a demon that our keeper was foolish enough to summon.
Oof.
I am the only survivor of Clan Vernon. I was searching for another clan that would take me in when the breach appeared. Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
Okay. Yes, I saw that. Did you just call me a flat ear? Yeah, you called me Dalish not that long ago. Some people.
What manner of fire is that?
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic, a memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
Can I? Please?
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Okay. Yes, I have my reasons for taking my time. It's because I'm looking for runes that can appear on walls.
Feel another of the elven artifacts.
Alright.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mahalani, Maglandeval, Vi Enasalim.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go
Hey.
with Thal's blessing.
Thank you. Ah, yes, here it is.
The Veilfire must be making the runes legible.
A weapon enchantment. This could be quite useful.
Indeed, it can be. Alright. She's over there. We like this. Making sure there's no other runes in the area. I forget whose amulet of power that actually is. Items. Let's find out. Accessories. Amulet of power, restricted to Solus. So, amulets of power, for those of you who have not played this game, essentially, you give them to the respective member of the Inquisition, and, yes, because that's actually how I got that one level up for Varric, it gives them an additional power. And actually, I do kind of like the fact that it is, character restricted in a lot of ways. Because, yeah, I think that's useful. Alright, I just did that so that way I could put that down. Alrighty. So, that is what we had up this way. We have now found the first of many elven artifacts that we will probably find during our time exploring Ferelden and Orlais.
Bandits ahead!
Yep, well,
Redcliffe has seen more than its share of troubles. That the rebellion should play out here.
Indeed. But now I'm heading back to the crossroads. So why to the crossroads, one may ask? Well, simple answer being, I would like to go recruit a warden. That's easiest done from here.
It's good to have commerce restored.
And I need to talk to a Purple Veil.
It's just what I heard.
And Veil is up over here. Yes, yes.
See? What did I tell you?
The Templars have fallen back. The mages are getting more aggressive.
And this.
Later then.
Ah,
What do you mean?
I slid off.
Can I help you with anything?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Okay. Great.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Okay, so I guess we will go and recruit a Grey Warden next time. Totally forgot that my alarm went off. To say, hey, in this episode here, right? Yeah. Oops. Totally should cut that last, like, 30 seconds. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.